Mm-hmm. No, they're not throwing it in there. Look at the one under the water. You see that? You see them? See all the holes? Look.
It's big.
Okay,
That's almost
I'm just going to go over there and take his land. It's okay.
Yeah, he's got his eyes open. He's like, you're not fooling anybody. Oh my God, he's not, that thing, they're not going to eat him? What?
Let's go.
Look.
Growler. Where have you
What?
I know.
You come here.
I see him coming.
Let's go. What do you want?
Oh my goodness.
Pay attention. Head up.
Aww.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Head up. Excuse me.
He's like, leave me alone.
Growler,
Yeah.
come. You
A
come here.
couple little kids already, right?
I can't even believe that.
It's coming up.
I cannot believe that he's doing that. Can you believe
come.
it?
You come here.
Crocodile Dundee.
You come here.
Look how they listen.
Come on.
Oh my God, look how big.
Head up.
Oh my goodness.
You come here. Head up. Higher. Higher. Got it. Okay, come.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he went in barefoot.
Yeah,
You come here.
he's
Come.
brave.
Not a whole lot, to be honest with you. Head up. Good job. Go. Popper. Popper. Boat cracker. Go. Head up.
Oops.
Look at the eyes. Did you see his eye?
Head up.
Whoa.
Go. Head up. Smiley, go. Head up. No. Pay attention. Head up. Excuse me.
Right here.
Head up. Higher. Excuse me. Really? Listen, you two. No messing around. Head up. Come here. You here. Head up.
Ooh, that one means business.
Hey, Bang. Head up, Bang.
Aww.
And half job.
I don't think so.
Half job. Head up. Head up, please. Stumpy, head up. Pay attention. Head up. Higher. Good girl. You can tell it's a female. That mouth stays open all the time. You're mad at me. Come get me. Come on. Growler. Come here.
Oh. I thought he was going to get some more.
Head up.
Jeez.
Head up. The problem with the jaw you're hearing is compression of air. They close down their jaw so fast that you're in the muzzle. There's no time to expand. You're hearing a compression noise. Now I'm going to make a bet. There's nobody in this audience that has ever seen anything like that before in their lifetime. Is that a good bet?
Yes.
There's 200 alligators out here, and let me give you a good breakdown as to what possibly could happen. This size alligator right here, 1,500 pounds of pressure on the downstroke of their jaw. This size alligator right here could take this guy out with this camera in about 1 minute 30 seconds. Hold on to him, drag him in the water, spin him around until he's disoriented, sink to the bottom, and then share him with his friend. Now let's tell you about this one. This is Growler. Growler, come here, head up, please. This alligator will close down with 3,000 pounds of pressure per square inch. Machine that crushes cars in her junkyard sat down to a small block works on this. This guy right here with this camera falls into that alligator's mouth. That alligator can squeeze him in half with no teeth.
Oh my goodness.
Now, thank God they have teeth to speed up that process. You don't want to slow that one down, do you?
No.
What I can say is you don't want to be there. We are hand feeding alligators in a captive situation. These alligators will never be out in the wild. Should you ever do this in the wild?
No.
It's illegal. It is dangerous. And it's stupid. When you hand feed an alligator, oh guys, I love the term hand feeding. How appropriate is that? Alligators have no clue the food stops and the hand starts, nor do they care. Hey guys, when you hand feed an alligator in the wild, they're not trained like these alligators. All you're teaching them is people as a source of food. It takes a whopping 5 feedings for them to register humans as a source of food. That's 5 marshmallows, 5 chicken wings, 5 McDonald's hamburger tops, 5 fish guts, and that animal is now trained to come to people. I'm going to tell you, I've had the dubious task of investigating 6 alligator attacks in my 30-year career. Oh, 30 years, yeah. I just expanded my career by about 8 years. 23-year career. And the reality is, guess how many of those 6 alligators were hand-fed?
All of them?
6. 100%. Yeah. So hand feeding the alligators in the wild is not a good thing. Going back in the wild here, in the water. In the wild. Back in the water here. Here, go.
He's brave though.
Head up, please.
Because you never know when one of them's going to turn.
God.
No.
So much glue.
Head up. You're right. Drop your head up. You're thinking bad stuff, that jerk ahead and swing away is what's called a self-correction. They do that when they know they're not doing something they're supposed to be doing. And what's happening right now, he's actually trying to set me up. When an alligator comes in to feed, he's supposed to come in straight as an arrow, like this. Head up.
Look at that.
That's a proper feeding posture right there. What he was trying to do a second ago was come in sideways, like this. Now if he comes in sideways, what he's trying to do is set up the trainer. If he collapses with his mouth and his tail, what's going to happen to me? I'm going to disappear. Go. Head up. Higher. You are the best guy. Nice job. Go, Crusher. Go.
Oh my God, he's brave. Look at that one.
Stop. Go, Crusher. Head up.
Look. Whoa, he's got a...
Had a serious pop to that jaw, huh? That's
Yes.
cold weather. Imagine during hot weather. Any quick questions from my audience at all? Their faces are all just as different to me as all your faces are to you. What happens with these guys here is they literally, they get in fights, they grow differently, they have different facial structures, so we notice them by their facial structures primarily. Like that one right there has lots of scar tissue on the bottom jaw, so they got a named half jaw. Growler comes up, he opens his mouth, and he does a bellow right in your face almost every time. That bellow is kind of an amazing noise because we only hear 30% of it. 70% is too low for our hand to pick up. Those low tones will travel to 3 miles underneath the surface of the water to communicate with other alligators. Alligators have long-distance skills with no cell phones. Did you miss that alligator? How do you miss that target every time? It's huge. Oh, that's Stumpy. Stumpy is missing an entire right arm. He's missing a back set of toes and half of its tail. She loves to fight. She's just not very good at it. The what? This?
Oh, just stop
This is in
it.
case one of us gets bit, the other one hits us over the head, so you get knocked out. I'm just kidding. What happens?
I said shield.
When alligators come in, what's that, hon? When alligators come in, if there's 2 coming at the same time, you don't want to touch them both with your bare hand. So we'll extend this out and touch them out and stop one so we can only deal with one at a time. You only want to deal with one full-grown adult alligator at a time barehanded. I'm crazy, but not stupid. This is Fang, by the way. Fang is the most famous alligator I have. Fang was used in the Sun Life Financial commercial series. This is the alligator that had the 2 Sun Life Financial guys on that palm tree island. She's throwing duckweed and water at them. That was a lot of fun with that commercial because their fear was real. We've done a lot of TV this year. We were on the very first episode of Swamp Brothers on Discovery Channel this season. We were also on ESPN for the special that was done on Scott Hall, the rest of them better known as Razor Ramon. And then we just got finished filming on something that's going to be on the Fuel Network by the end of the month. Many of you guys, you might recognize two of the names. We had two guys from a show called Built to Shred by the name of Mike Valley, and the second one's by the name of Tony Hawk. And they were out here hand-feeding alligators. We learned something about those skateboarders. They're a lot braver on a skateboard than they are next to an alligator. Growler, come here. Growler, come. Growler, come.
They're brave.
Just watch your feet. Come on, come. Come on, come. Head up. Another question for you. Get where I am now? Big boy. Growler, come. Head up. I got a question for you guys. Did they know their names? Really?
Probably the sound.
Pat, go head up. Try this again. Do they know their names?
Yes.
I think so.
How many alligators come up when I call one alligator's name?
Just
No,
one.
it does.
No. What did you eat today? Okay, let's do it this way. Bang. Head up.
Yep.
We'll try this one more time. Okay, just check it. Okay,
That's
so
cute.
so we know they know their names. They also know the term head up, obviously, come, head up, and higher. But they know a term they're not supposed to know. Alligator traps were manufactured all over southern United States by Native Americans. Those traps worked on the... Can I have that child down, please? Thank you very much. Where was I? Oh. Yeah, alligator traps are not supposed to be able... The Native American built the traps for the alligators, and they worked on the property that the alligators cannot travel what direction? Backwards, right? So I shouldn't be able to do this. Head up, please. Can you back up? Two more. Keep backing up. One more. One more time. One more time. You were a good girl. Thank you very much. What do you want? You can back up too. Back up. Back up.
Oh,
That's
cute.
really nice again. First of all, I gotta tell you guys, if you couldn't tell by now, I've been playing with you guys all day. I do have one of the coolest jobs in the world. And the best part about it is I get to share with thousands of people every single week. And it's my pleasure to have you guys come to this very, very old Florida attraction and spend this personal time with us. Let's face it, you're closer to animals in this zoo than any zoo I've ever been in my entire lifetime. But on top of that, you guys had the park to yourself today, which is kind of nice as well. We're going to do something very special with you guys right now. We're going to take you guys out on a boat ride with 200 full-grown alligators on that boat. So here's what I'm telling you. I'm pretty much done risking my life for entertainment. I think it's time for you guys to risk yours. Your boat ride. So it's going to happen. This is how we're going to do this. Could I have this section from this young lady in the pink to, I think, you guys right there. Could I have you guys head her direction to take your boat ride with her? You folks here, you're going to